video first. Check out her video first because otherwise my video may not make sense. So you may want to see kind of the source first. So in her video, she goes on and she discusses natural hair. She says that in the past 5 years or so, she believes that there's been kind of like a boom in the natural hair industry, and how so many people more and more are deciding to become natural. And she's saying it's feeling for her a lot like a trend, like a style, I guess, in a way, in my own words, kind of like an accessory, that your natural hair is becoming an accessory. And you can tell by her demeanor in the video that she was very kind of passionate about it, and she was very saddened by what she felt was people just doing it for the fact of it being in style, or it being kind of the trendy thing to do, and it's the hot thing to do. And she was very kind of saddened by that. And so she was basically saying that she was going to stop making natural hair videos because she didn't want to feed into that kind of school of thinking, which is that this is cool and not just something more. So for the most part, that's where she ends and I begin. Now, what I want to say is when I see natural hair, whether it be an afro or afro puffs or a twist out or two-strand twists, or especially locks, because I love locks, that's why I'm locked. I think it's beautiful on anybody. I just think it's beautiful in anybody's head. When I see a black person and their hair is natural, I think it's gorgeous. I don't take the time to judge, and I don't think to myself, I wonder if they know enough about Black history. I don't know what are their motives behind being natural. Do they even know why they're going natural? What's the reason why this girl with this banging afro is natural? To me, that's not my concern. My concern is more why I'm natural. Why did I decide to make this choice? Why did I decide to let my hair be in its kinky state? I feel like it's sort of an elitist way of thinking to feel that some people are more deserving of being natural than others. I don't really see that as being fair or right, and I don't like that. That's the only part. This is where I disagree with her video. I don't care why somebody else is natural. To me, that's not my concern. My concern is me, and me knowing my history, and me knowing why I made this decision. And everybody's decision to go natural is their own decision. That's kind of how I feel. And I don't like the elitist attitude, which is like, you don't deserve. To me, the video made me feel like some people don't deserve to be natural. This is the hair that grows out of your head. If you decide to leave it alone and not put chemicals in it, not even put chemicals in it, but not perm it, and let it be as natural as it can be, that's your decision. That's the part that really kind of bothered me in the whole controversy. Because of the fact that she was saying, some people are in the pursuit of this mixed chick hair, and that's kind of like that coily hair, and she's saying that people are walking around with spray bottles in their purse trying to get that look, they want their hair to look the way their hair looks when it's damp. So they're going to actually go through the painstaking chore of spraying their hair so it can look damp and be damp all day. And all these products that define curls and things like that. To me, it's just like, it feels very Willie Lynch to me. And if you don't know who Willie Lynch is, you need to Google it. Please Google Willie Lynch. But it's very divide and conquer. It's bad enough that we have people who aren't natural, who think we're crazy for being natural, and we have to defend our decision about going natural to people who aren't. But now you're telling me other naturals are, upset about me being natural? So it's natural against natural now? It's not just non-natural against natural. You mean we're fighting within ourselves now? It's very Willie Lynch to me, very divide and conquer to me. I don't like anybody questioning anybody's level of blackness. And to me, that's kind of what it is. And I don't really like that part about it. You feel free to disagree with me. Feel free. But I felt like I had to state my opinion on it. I don't, I see natural hair as being beautiful. And maybe, and at the end of the video, she talks about, sort of the beauty industry. And she says that beauty has become very airheaded. And she's tired of the airheadedness of beauty. And I just want to say that I don't think that you have to choose. I don't think that you have to choose brains or beauty. I think that you can choose for both. I don't think you have to say, I'm going to be smart and ugly or pretty and dumb. I think that you can be both. And the funny part about it is the girl who made the video, Saxy Girl, is a beautiful girl. This is a pretty girl. And she's very smart. When I watched this controversial video, I went back to look at some of her videos because I wanted to see, like, who we talking about here. Sometimes people leave you, this is random, but sometimes people will leave a comment and they'll say something really mean or whatever, and I always go back and see, like, what kind of person I'm dealing with. And I'll go look at their page and I'll see people cursing them out. I'll see people say, don't you ever come back to my page, or you're blocked from my page. Then I kind of see who I'm dealing with. This is the kind of person on YouTube who always says negative things. The comment means even less now. So I wanted to see what kind of person, what is the mindset of a person who makes this video. So I watched some of her videos. Very intelligent. I mean, the girl is very smart. She's gifted and she's just smart and beautiful. She is the example that you can be pretty and still be smart. So I don't think you have to choose. I don't think anybody has to choose. And I think that it's, in a way, it's being very judgmental to judge a lot of books by their cover. Just because somebody wears eyeshadow does not mean they don't read books. That does not mean they don't watch documentaries. Does not mean that they don't know about their history. Because somebody wears hair natural and they have on eyeshadow does not mean I don't know my culture. Does not mean I don't know my history. Does not mean that doesn't mean anything. Does not mean I'm educated. And I don't like the idea of feeling like it's judging somebody's level of blackness. Whether my hair is natural, or whether my hair is in micro braids, or whether my hair is permed, or whether my hair is in a jerry curl, no matter what I got going on, that doesn't matter. That's just hair. That doesn't mean I don't know my culture. That doesn't mean I don't know my history. That's kind of where I'm at with the whole controversy. Some people think that because you have natural hair, that means you're deep. I've seen some people who have natural hair and they're about as deep as a cap full of water. This is about as deep as they are. But some people, you talk to them and you realize how intelligent they are. It's on a case-by-case basis. And because you don't know every single person who's natural, I don't think it's good to make like a blanket statement like that and kind of lump us all together. You can wear eyeshadow and still be smart. You can have a perm and still be Afrocentric. That doesn't mean anything. I hope you get what I'm saying. I think you can be smart and beautiful. And I know that a lot of people are going natural, and more people have decided to make the decision to go natural. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's beautiful when I see less and less people deciding to perm their hair. And I don't think that it's a fad. And I don't think that it's a trend. Because a lot of people, you're just now realizing the whole thing about natural hair. And, a lot of times your parent or your mom or your grandma or whoever, they permed your hair when you were a kid. It's not until you're an adult and you're out on your own, you're like, why am I perming my hair? That's how it happened for me. Like, why am I perming my hair? I'm perming my hair because it's always been permed. But what if I left it alone? You start thinking for yourself. There's some people who have been natural their whole life. Their parent made the decision not to perm their hair. They've been natural their whole life. That doesn't make you better than somebody else who is just now discovering. That decision was made for you. I made this decision myself. I decided after reading and after doing my research and after looking at my hair and seeing that my hair seemed to do a lot better the more natural it was and the less chemicals I put in it, I discovered that. I don't think you should look down at somebody who discovers that being natural is a beautiful thing in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. It doesn't matter when you discover it, as long as you discover it. As long as you realize that my hair in its natural state is beautiful, and you embrace it. It doesn't matter when. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Jessica Lee. Love you, girl. Love you, Jessica. Jessica Lee also did a video about that. I'm going to leave her video in the description box as well. And please, 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 if this is a subject that you would like to state your 2 cents on and you make videos, please make a video response. I would love to see your opinion, whether you differ from me or not. I would still love to hear your opinion. So please post video responses below. You can post them to my video. You can post them to Saxy Girl's video. You can post them to Jessica Lee's video. I don't care where. I just want to hear how you all feel about it, because we're like a big natural community. And how do you feel about the trend? People thinking it's a trend to go natural. Is it a trend for you? Why did you go natural? There's so many questions. As I said, it's a really, really great topic. That's why I had to be a part of it. But, you know, anyway, I'm going to make this video. I'm going to end it now so it doesn't get too long. But I love you, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in the next video. Till next time. Later, divas. Peace.